In this video, we are going to create form input validation in order to validate user inputs before submission and prevent users from entering wrong data. We are going to create multiple type of input controls and validate different type of data and prevent submission unless all data has been validated. In this example, we will create an address book application by adding a form to capture the information of people such as name, email, phone number, gender, and age. For capturing the name, click the first name data card. Under Properties, choose Required. Change the value to True. An asterisk will appear to indicate this input control is required. Now we do the same for the second name data card. Change the required property to True. An asterisk will appear here also. For validating the email address, first we will add a text label. Position the label above the email address text field to make it appear like a warning. Under Properties, we will change the text color to red. Go to the property text and change it to asterisk invalid email. This will appear when an invalid email is entered. Next, we need to change the property visible. We will add a condition to validate if the email entered is a valid email format or not by adding the syntax not, then is match, then the input text value, match.email, which means this label will not be visible if the input text value matches an email format, which is what we want. Run the application. Type a valid email. The warning message disappears. But we also need the message to not appear until the user have entered an invalid email. So we need it to disappear when the field is empty. To do so, we will add to the syntax and not is blank the input text value, which means do not display the text label if the text value is not blank. Now run the application and the warning message does not appear when no email is entered. Next, we will add a text label for the gender input field and rename it to asterisk mandatory. This message will indicate that this input field needs to be filled when empty. Go to the property visible and add the syntax is blank. Drop-down menu selected items. This means text label will only appear if the drop-down menu selected item is blank. Run the application. The warning message appears. Select an item from the drop-down menu. Now the warning message disappears. Next, for the phone number field, we will add a text label and rename it to must be 8 digits. Go to the property visible and add the syntax is length, the input text value, equal 8, then false, else true, and not is blank, the input text value. This means the label appears if the length of the number is 8 digits and the field is not empty. Run the application. Enter 8 digits. The warning message disappears. Next, for the age text input field, go to the property hint text. Add the value 18 or older. Run the application. This hint message will appear in the text field. Now we need to validate the age entered. If greater than 18, it will be resetted. And notify the user with a pop-up message. Go to the property on change. Add the syntax is value of self.text less than 18. Reset self, comma, notify, between quotes, must be 18 or older, comma, notification type. Error. Next, we need to configure the Submit button to be disabled until all fields inputs has been validated. We will validate that all fields have data, and no warning messages are displayed. Go to the Display Mode property and add the syntax. Is blank. First name value.text. Or is blank. The second name value.text. Or the invalid email text label.visible. Or the invalid gender text label.visible. Or is blank. The age value.text, comma, display mode.disabled, comma, display mode.edit. This will validate that first name and second name are not empty. Also that the warning message for email and gender are not visible, which means they are correct, and the age field is not empty. Then the Submit button will be enabled, else it will be disabled. Run the application. The Submit button is disabled. Fill all the fields with valid data. The Submit button is enabled. This concludes our video. Thank you for watching.